Have you ever wondered what will the future job look like and how can you be insulated from all the changes that are going on in the industry? That's the topic for this video. Stay tuned. Welcome to Enriching Beliefs. This is Karthik. This is a topic which I have been reading upon and also researching a bit to understand how will be the future outlook for the job market. Okay, what are those jobs that we are currently doing that are going to be replaced by robots and automation? All right, let's get into this right away. Let's look at the first kind of job that are going to be replaced, and you will not be relevant if you are in this space. Whatever is repetitive will be replaced by machines. Right, as simple as that. So let's see why that happens. Right, why can't we as humans do things that are repetitive? One, it requires energy. Anything that requires us to do something requires energy, but it requires never-ending focus. And more than all these things, the passion with which you start off doing certain things diminishes because it is repetitive. But machines and other algorithms are so good at doing repetitive tasks. In fact, that is their core strength. They're so good at repeating tasks and patterns that these are going to be definitely replaced in the future. This is the first kind of jobs. The second one are going to be some things which are highly predictable that are going to be taken over by robots. Why? In spite of knowing the parameters which we are experiencing currently, sometimes we still as humans make mistakes. Why? Because we do not just involve data and patterns in our decision making. We also involve our memories, our emotions, the kind of inputs that we get from others. We involve all this and make decisions. Therefore, it becomes sometimes the percentage of success in our predictions are pretty low. But machines, on the other hand, are very accurate when it makes predictions. It can be really accurate or it can be really bad, but it again depends on the kind of data sets they use and all those things. So things which involves a lot of predictions, that too in an environment which does not change too much, though these kind of jobs are definitely going to be taken over by robots. Okay, this is the second kind of jobs. Let's see the third one, non-creative jobs. As I said, repeating certain activities are the biggest strengths of machines and probably one of the biggest weaknesses of humans. But on the other hand, if you're not creative, if you're not in a creative kind of a role, that's definitely going to be replaced by robots. Why? Because they are repetitive and it involves a lot of focus and doing things. For example, just go to a factory which just bottles up, let's say Coke or Pepsi, right? For example, it's not a creative job. All you have to do is make sure the bottles are in certain position, the caps are in certain position, and it just closes with certain amount of pressure. There's nothing creative about it. Therefore, these kind of jobs are already replaced. If you even look at the factories where the cars, trucks are manufactured, even those are repetitive. Therefore, there are many companies which have automated all these things, and robots do this more efficiently because they do not involve creativity. All right, this is the third kind of jobs. The fourth kind of jobs that are for sure that many countries are working towards are things which are really dangerous for humans are going to be replaced. Let's see some examples. For example, working in a nuclear power plant, that's really hazardous for us humans. Therefore, these are things that are going to be replaced by robots and other forms of technology. Being in the war zone, if you're following news, one of the recent things that has been happening is the implementation of swarm drone models, wherein there is a parent drone, you can call it the mother drone, and that sends out lots of other child drones, smaller drones, which are going to be used in the war zones. There are going to be lot more such innovative ideas that are going to be coming in, especially when it comes to working in hazardous areas. Okay, so these are the things. These are the 4 things. Let's see what's the 5th area where things are going to be changing, where humans are going to be replaced by robots and machines. Okay, jobs that involve calculation and storing in memory. Although we have our own set of memories and all, we are not good at storing huge data and remembering and recalling efficiently. And that's why any job that involves these kind of things, we are not so good at calculating as well. In fact, if you see, even in sports like chess and all, it's very difficult to beat the top machines now. A few years back, probably in the 1990s, you would have heard Gary Kasparov play against the Deep Blue, the machine, the super machine of that time. But still, people were able to beat these machines, but not anymore. If you see the regular laptops that we have, they themselves are so powerful, and you can understand the kind of computing power supercomputers have in this day and age. So all these things which involve calculating things, storing, are going to be easily replaced by technology, by robots in the near future. Okay, so now let's understand what are those kinds of jobs that cannot be replaced, at least in this given context, at this given time, by machines. Let's look at that. Okay, the first one here is understanding emotions. It's we humans who are really good at understanding emotions, and this is something which cannot be replaced by machines. If you've been with someone for a long enough time, you will understand just by the look on their face or by the body posture what kind of emotions they are going through. Although some machines are good at reading the facial expressions, they do not really understand other non-verbals and stuff like that. Even the tonality that you use can really mean what kind of emotion that you're going through. We are emotionally intelligent beings. That's the first thing that you can work on so that you can be irreplaceable. Creativity, second one. Anything that you can see now, anything that's around you is because someone once thought about it in their mind. So it's these superpowers that we have as humans that we are really good at. All right. So now let's look at the third thing, being an empathetic. Again, connects back to emotions and emotional intelligence. We understand that being empathetic is what created our tribes, and we all evolved as a big tribe. Imagination, very powerful skill, or a powerful, kind of a skill that we have that at least at this time I do not see the machines replacing it. So machines are, as I said, are good at repetitive tasks, good at recognizing data patterns, but not so much at imagination. So that's our superpower. Finding purpose. We work towards finding meaning to our life, trying to understand what is it that we want to do in our life. All these things which machines cannot teach you, at least at this moment in time. And I really hope this just remains with the humans, and nothing else takes over all these aspects, because that's really what makes us human. Okay, intuition. Many studies suggest that we're already doing lots of things because of the intuition, just that we are not giving enough focus on what's happening there. But a lot of the times that that if some certain aspect of what you're doing or the information that you're getting is right or wrong, that happens because of this power of intuition. Spirituality, the seventh one. I do not see machines teaching spirituality, or what does it mean to be spiritual at least in this point in time. It's core to who we are as humans, how we can connect to higher energies, higher power, what made all these things that we have around us, and basically how can we expand our identity and become someone bigger, not physically, but definitely in a spiritual sense. This is something very humane. building trusting relationships. The reason why we, not being a very strong creature or very strong mammal, not having enough protection in the physical sense, still we thrived and we became the most strongest race on this planet. It's because we formed tribes, we formed trusting relationships. Something which I do not see the machines teaching, at least at this point in time. Leadership. Again, all these things are certain attributes of being a leader: understanding emotions, creativity, imagination, helping someone with things, understanding that you are not just it's not just about you, it's about the tribe and people around you. All these things, the qualities of being a leader, this is something very humane. So if you're someone who's looking towards how you can develop your own career and be more successful, have more income, create better impact in your own career and life, I would like to invite you and be part of my community. It's a private FB group, which I'll leave the link below. You can join and understand how you can work on one or more of these aspects so that you can future-proof yourself and still be relevant when machines are doing all those repetitive, boring tasks. Yeah. So that's about this topic. I hope this really gave some idea into the future of how the outlook is going to be, especially in the job and career market, and how you can prepare yourself so that you can insulate from all those changes that are going to happen. Thank you again for tuning in and watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.